The people of Ullapool who have been so welcoming, we thank you!
There's something special about the place that, I don't know, Ullapool punches so much above its own weight considering the size of the village.
We're looking at ideas for the collaboration between Ullapool and the Book Festival and other organisations in the village. And one idea Robert and I have talked about before is having a literary tent at Ullapool.
It's something we've never done before at the festival, and I didn't realise that it was your 10th birthday until the last sort of year or so, and it's Ullapool's 10th birthday.
It's also Antalasolis's 10th birthday, and they already have an art tent at Ullapool, but I think they want to do even more exciting things.
I do work on my own a lot, which for the most part is great. I enjoy that, but sometimes it's kind of good to get out of that bubble and look at what other people are doing.
There's such scope there for working together, such as maybe having a musician working with a writer, or an artist writing with somebody from another discipline, so all the interdisciplines. It's not difficult to get writers to come. Partly it's the attraction of Ullapool, partly the festival itself has got a reputation of putting on really big names, but also having new writers as well. We've managed to get some great writers in the past. We've had A.L. Kennedy, we've had Alistair MacLeod, the Canadian writer who's regarded as probably one of the best short story writers in the world, and he's come, and then his son came the following year, and it's great. We've had Ian Rankin.
It was actually on the front of the book, a sticker or a belly band on the book, and it said, "As good as Ian Rankin or your money back." I thought, okay. So I bought the book. I bought it in Blackwell's in Edinburgh, and I got it home and I read it. And I thought, well, I don't think it's as good as me. So I wrote a letter, I forget who the publisher was, that said, just send us your till receipt. So I sent a till receipt and I wrote a wee letter and I said, dear sir or madam, I don't think this is as good as Ian Rankin. Can I have my money back, please? Yours sincerely, Ian Rankin. And they sent me my money back.
I think the ethos is based on excellent hospitality and to promote the Ceilidh place in the way that we do things, not necessarily just thinking out of a kind of generic restaurant and hotel. And if it's involving catering for the fish or classical music seminars, anything like that, or painters and artists, then that's kind of part of it. It's not just catering. And to offer a service as well, of course, because it's a bit depressing when you can be driving around the Highlands in January or February or March and not a place to stop for a cup of tea or a bed at all.
The projects are targeted for anyone, and over the winter there's 12 full-time students and they come from all over the world, from Switzerland, Berlin, New York, lots of different people, and from local interest too, and local being anywhere in Scotland and around this area.
I really enjoy making every single element very much inspired by the landscape and looking at how you can actually use the landscape as a tool to influence the design, and actually picking up rocks and hammering silver with it.
With the MacPhail Centre, I love the way that it's the high school. The high school really feels like it's not this, kind of fortress where the children or the young adults are cut off from the rest of the community. It's like it's the library, it's the theatre, it's like people coming and going all the time.
There's been so many different shows, we have such a wide variety that they're just all really good, but my favourite is probably David Hughes Dance. They always have such a variety of different movements and shows that they do each year they come here, so I like their variety, it's very good.
We do things all year round and we do something for everybody all year round. Everyone loves coming here, Scottish Opera loves coming here, the Scottish Ballet come here, you know, I mean we can get top quality things in here. We just try and do anything and everything, and we've got a nice theatre which is well equipped.
We are a local drama group and we put on shows each term and they're always very good.
There's a lot of different people that come along, different ages and from different places, because we're the closest for a lot of areas.
It's kind of fascinating to be in a small community that's so sort of vibrant with so much going on. If you like the cosmopolitanism of it, the people who live here I've encountered really from all over the world. And that's really interesting that people find their way to Ullapool.
What is it? Cat. A cat? I thought it was a bunny rabbit.
That was really good. Little painted wooden pears to remember the old pear tree that was cut down outside the old library. And that was another good one where all the community got involved and they brightened up the village and put a smile on your face.
Well, as a Trust Harbour, we're really a community asset. That's how we see ourselves, and we're very focused on participating in community events, even hosting community events. In 2013, we were a big player in the Skiff World Championships, which was hosted here in Ullapool. We had 30 visiting crews over from as far away as Tasmania, America. We had an events marquee on the pier for live music and dances in the evening. All in all, a fantastic week for Ullapool. 2014, we'll have the skiffs back. We have 2 tall ships returning to the village. We'll be running voyages out to St Kilda on them. We have 13 cruise ships coming. One of the things we do with cruise ships is we take out usually the Face Ross Cayley Trail youngsters to play on the ships. We are developing our passenger terminal here in Ullapool, and we're going to have a public space upstairs, a 180-seater ferry terminal which will double up as an auditorium. We're hoping to have a film festival.
It's so incredibly creative. I was very, very privileged to be a part of the Ullapool Book Festival, talking about the making of my first feature documentary, You've Been Trumped. And as I collaborate with filmmakers from Scotland and around the world on new projects, I'm very excited by the idea to make the vision of a film festival for Ullapool become a reality.